Okay, I'm back. You guys can't get rid of me. I have another question. We are working on 674, number 33. And again, these are just kind of tricky, and I wish we could be in class together and work these out, but I don't have that much power. So, cosecant squared plus 3 cosecant plus 2 equals 0. And you'll notice in this case I didn't write the thetas. If it was theta over 2 or even 2 theta, I would write them, but they're all theta, so we don't have to use any of the double or half angle formulas, so I'm not going to worry about it. So, this is a quadratic equation, x squared plus 3x plus 2. That factors into x plus 1 and x plus 2, but x is cosecant, so I get the cosecant plus 1 times the cosecant plus 2, and that is equal to 0. So, that means that the cosecant is equal to -1, or the cosecant is equal to -2. Now, I don't like cosecants, I prefer sines, so I'm going to flip them upside down. So the sine of theta is equal to -1 upside down is just -1. And the sine of theta is equal to -1/2. And we're looking on the domain from 0 to 2 pi. So I want to know, where is the sine equal to -1 from 0 to 2 pi? Well, the only place that the sine is -1 is right here at 3 pi over 2. So the solution to this portion of the equation is 3 pi over 2. Now, where is sine equal to 1/2? Well, sine is equal to 1/2 at a 30-degree angle. So this length right here is 1/2, and that is pi over 6. But I don't want 1/2, I want -1/2. So that's going to be in quadrants 3 and 4 at that pi over 6 angle. So this one is 1/6 bigger than 6 over 6, so that would be 7 pi over 6. And then this one is going to be 1/6 short of 2 pi. 2 pi would be 12 over 6, so it would be 11 pi over 6. So those are the three answers. Okay, 35. Same basic idea. Maybe I won't do this whole one for you. Sine squared, I lost it, plus 2 sine minus 3 is equal to 0. So we get sine minus 3, nope, plus 3, and sine, okay, I better do this, it's a little confusing, -1. So the sine of theta equals -3, and the sine of theta equals 1. When does the sine of theta equal -3? Never. So the sine graph looks like this, and it bounces between +1 and -1. It never reaches 3. Basically, you're asking, sine is O over H. When is the opposite side of the triangle 3 times longer than the hypotenuse? That can't happen. O is always less than or equal to H. O cannot be bigger than H. So this one does not exist. And then the other one you can figure out. That's pretty easy.